Alright folks, here we go. First run of the day. We don't skip. Riff Raff is great too, Murphy. Yeah, that was, we did a top 10 list. Riff Raff was, I think, my number 3. Okay, we have 10s here. We are playing on abandoned deck, so we don't have the face cards, we don't have the higher ranking cards. If we're playing on a normal 52 card deck, we go for the high straight or the high flush. Since we're playing abandoned, maybe we go for a full house. Maybe we go for 10s and aces here. I think it's also reasonable to go for just 2 hands, like 2 flushes, but the full house should be easy enough. Maybe? Let's try again. So we got aces and 10s here. Let's go for the 10 or the ace. 8s and 10s. Alright, let's keep digging. This is not looking good. There we go, 10s and aces. Maybe that was not safe. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Run timer gonna give you anxiety? The timer's gonna go up. It's gonna be like an hour per run. You don't take rentals early, even gratification giving you money. We don't take rentals this early. Let's try the buffoon pack. 2 Eternals. Eternal rental you don't take. Eternal 8-ball as like a value generator. On the abandoned deck, we could make it work. It's not great though, but we could make it work. What do I want to do here? We could go for 9-7 or 9-8-7. We need 2 hands. Let's go for a straight. Looking for a 6. Still looking for a 6. Okay. I have 5 diamonds left. I have 7 hearts. Let's go for a hearts flush. So 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna play the spades. Fool doesn't do anything for me. Can we get 1 more hearts? We can. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to these upstairs and just ship it with the flush. These will make sure that I can, you know, beat the boss here. Okay, Empress. Empress might be what I'm interested in. Let's try for Immolate here. No, but we can take a blue seal. Okay, how about a blue seal 6? Maybe we go diamonds since we have the stars. Maybe we go 10 here. And then go next. Alright, we're poor. So what's the plan? I want to play 8s because we have the 8-ball. Let's go for 8s and 7s. So there's 8s and 7s. We can go ahead, we can make diamonds. We can play the flush house. I can use Fool for another star. Probably. Let's do that. And we got the hung man. Okay. I think we're playing flush houses. This, by the way, when you are playing on the abandoned deck, you know, if you don't get sort of scoring help early on, you can get the suit changing tarots. Will turn a full house into a flush house, and flush house, you know, even starting out is already a lot of points. So I think, you know, here I'm just not even going to buy anything. I don't think we need it. Let's just go next. Save our money for interest to the best of our ability. Okay, now what do we want to remove with the hung man? I guess I have 8s and 7s, so let's remove maybe 9s I can turn into 10s. Maybe let's remove the ace here and the 3 here. How about that? And let's try to draw, I could go 5s and 8s. We could go 2s and 8s. How about 2s and 8s? And we do have another hand here. We can try to get the blue seal. Oh well, ship it. We get another star. Cool. So star I can use on, I have more 8s, I have more 7s. Fool for another star. I'd like to do something else other than star. Is that true? Or maybe we just go all diamonds? Definitely we take golden for the money. I think since I don't have any jokers, let's take the extra star so we can make flush houses. I'm gonna save one for this boss. Alright, we should be relatively safe now. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to draw the 7s and the 2s since I already used a star. Murphy asked, does it auto stop on victory and defeat? This timer does not. This was, you know, just created yesterday. It hasn't been updated with that feature yet. Sorry to disappoint. Alright, since we have the 2s, I'm going to throw away the 7s. Okay, so looking for my 8s. Since I know I already have the 2 here, I could just give me an 8. Or give me any pair. Any pair I can use the star. But I would prefer an 8. Okay, do we want to use the star here on the 3 and the 2? Maybe let's play these. Give me the blue seal. We do get the blue seal. Alright, and we can use the star. Okay, one thing that's like awkward about the 8-ball is now if we do get the tarot card, we're not going to get the planet card. Is that okay? Boss says play only one hand. I'm kind of concerned about that. I think I'm going to hold on to the star. Ship it. Temperance is okay. Alright, Goatfried asks, don't we want to star the 10s because of the blue seal? Yeah, we do want to make 10s, but we already did 8s, so let's keep making 8s. 7s are also fine because we can turn them into 8s. 2s we already did 3 2s, so now we got the 2s. Maybe in the future we use the star on, let's see here. Thinking about this telescope, if this is something that I want. Let's buy the rentals, use the temperance. Mr. Meeps asks, have I heard of Balatrodal? I have seen it, yeah. I haven't tried it myself. Even Steven Dracula. I think the 2 rentals, we don't want them. Do I want this telescope? We can probably get it to work, though it's not going to work right here. Yeah, let's go Jupiter series. Cheetah says it's overkill. It is expensive. It's not free, but it does mean that, you know, I don't really need to spend any money on jokers. Alright, so here I have 3s and 5s I could use the star on. We get 2 discards, which is not necessarily a lot. Let's keep the 4. I want to keep the 2 and the 8s. Okay, we have 6s. Well, this stinks. Straight flush, is this 1,000 points? Or do we... One more discard to find a... Has to be... This might be enough. This might be 1,000. How much is this? This is 11, 20, 35. So as long as it's 25 chips, then it's enough. Straight flush is 800 base. Yeah, but we're adding, you know, at least 25 chips. So 125 times 8 should be 1,000. We can go ahead and discard these. And I'm just gonna ship it. Hungman is huge. Okay. I want the extra hand size. I don't need Celestial Packs right now. Boss is gonna debuff my diamonds, but that's not gonna matter. Okay, what do we want to hang? So 3s we remove, 4s we remove, 5s. Maybe 6s. So 4 and 6 here we can remove. You said you wanted to hit the 10s and the 9s. We could do that. We could... Let's see here. I have all of my 8s are done, all of my 4s are done. We can hit these two if you want. We can maybe discard 1, 2. I don't want to waste any hands, so let's just discard a 9. Bummer. Give me an 8. I'll just use the star to get rid of it. I need to get my telescope online. Alright, I need a Celestial Pack here. There's a Celestial Pack. We can use the Hermit first. Celestial Guarantee Series. And then Spectral. Hey, what up, Daisies? Welcome back. Immolate or... Cotty asks, should we play 872 before playing the Flush House for a chance of the Blue Seal? Because Blue Seal gives us, you know, the Planet card, and then also playing 8s for the 8 ball gives us Tarot cards. I think there's a consideration for that. Maybe I don't want to waste too many hands because we do have the Telescope voucher. So I want to have Flush House as my most played hand, but maybe this round we can afford it. Alright, since we got the upgraded Planet card, level 3 Flush Houses is going to be 4,000 points. Let's go next. By the way, you know, it's round 8, we're already in ante 3, gold stake, we have no scoring jokers, by the way. If that's a thing that concerns you. This is how you do it. Okay, we've got... What's actually in my deck? 8s and 7s is what I have. So, let's get 8s and 7s. There we go, 8s and 7s. I'm actually not going to play the 8s because if I get the tarot cards, I'm not going to get a Planet card. What if we just play the 10s and 7s? Nice. And then the boss here, yeah, Diamonds debuff. We have plenty of money. I'm looking for a Fool. Let's reroll first. Justice is okay. Foil from the bank card, that's okay. Wilkie asks, would I say Abandoned Deck has my highest win rate on gold stakes? I think so. Though I could just be wrong. But I think so. I think it's my highest win rate. Okay, I definitely want to hang him here, so maybe the 3 and the 9 we can hang him. Maybe I could remove 2 6s. Maybe I can use my 6s to make 7s. Let's remove the 9 and the 3 here. Okay, you could take 20 bucks, or you can hang 2 more cards. So maybe you can go 3 and the 4 here and just remove them. I like that. I prefer that over 20 bucks. Because that means now there's only 27 cards in the deck. We get the flush house every time. Go next. One more round on golden, so I guess we sell it for interest. Somehow I managed to draw all of my cards that are not diamonds. That's kind of funny. Let's discard for diamonds. I have 7s. We can go 7s and 10s. We could go 7s and 8s. So all I need here is 1 7 or 1 8. Sure. Okay, we get the 10, the blue seal. Unfortunately, we don't get the planet card. We can go ahead and play the flush house here. We already know it wins. Haven't figured out what I want to do with the justice card yet. Mr. Meep says we should have told the doubters that this is our best deck. It has the highest win rate. Well, people who are fans of the channel, people who have watched for a long time, they know our experiences with the Abando deck. Do I want a standard pack? Probably not, but if I get a blue seal, maybe I'll accept it. Yeah, see, Cheat has been with us since the very beginning on YouTube, even before we started streaming. Alright, do I want a gold card for money? I'm just gonna skip. Hey JEs, JEs, I'm gonna say JEs. Do I want misprint? I don't think we need it. We have 9,000 points already with the flush house, so let's just go next. The boss is going to debuff my hearts. There's 8s and 7s again. If we want, we can ship it. We could try to get the 10. Okay. Do we play the high card? We could play a pair of 8s. I have 9 cards in the deck, so I can basically guarantee that I get the blue seal, but it'll mess up my telescope, possibly. So knowing that we have the 3 10s in the deck, I think you do this. I think you, let's make a glass 7. Let's play the 3 8s. Let's make it a 3 of a kind. Ship it. Okay, we can make some lucky cards. We can make some lucky 7s, I guess. Okay, I want to draw the 10s. I could. We have 4 cards left in the deck. What I could do is I can play these 7s. I would draw a 7. Let's keep the glass card in case of emergencies. Let's just play the high card here. Ship it. 1 2 3 4 5. I'm gonna save the glass card in case I need it for, you know, maybe a boss. Though, you know, we definitely have 13,000 already. It's a Yates. You've been binge watching the YouTube videos? Finally cashed in the live stream, welcome. Happy to have you. Alright, we're in round 10, we have 2 jokers. Rough gem. We have the stat tracking mod, so we can track how much money we generate from the rough gem. That sounds like a fun time. Okay, 9s and 6s. We can play as a full house. Okay. I want to play a pair of 8s. I'm going to discard the glass card because we don't need it. We could play a 2 pair, that's even better. Ship it. No money. I can play this pair of 2s. Do I want to play a pair of 2s? I have a 7 in the deck, I have a 4. I guess I need the 7, right? So let's play these. I could have discarded, but I wanted to play the hand for the money. Ship it? Man, I've played too many jokerless runs. Do I want the rocket money? Kinda. Running Man? Nope. I mean, we can always just sell it. Let's go Arcana. Rocket? I mean, we got room. Maybe... Are we okay with this boss? Yeah. It's an Eternal Rocket. Okay, we got the Fool. We got Zano. Alright, Fool, you definitely go series. Fool again. No Fool, but we can hang him. How about aces and 6s? Did we remove our other 6s? Do we remove 2 9s? Let's remove the aces and 6s. 18th Hungman this run? Yeah, it's we're down to 25 cards already. Interesting. Hey look, we got 12 bucks from Rough Gem that round. I love that. Let's play a flush. Ship it? Oh yeah. Oh, we're in the kitchen now. Alright, here we go. 9s and 5s, or we discard them. What about 3 8s? Ship it? Only 1 tarot card. I guess I could use the Empress, but we did just use a Hung Man, so I think I'm not going to use the Empress. Wouldn't want the Hung Man to go to waste. We can draw 7 here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's already enough. We don't have to play the glass card. We could just ship it. JV says, Rough Gem is underrated as an econ joker. I think for an uncommon, it's pretty terrible for an uncommon. I think it's as good as any of the common ones, except that's not true because it's worse than Rebate, and it's worse than Parking, and it's worse than Business Time. I guess it's equal to Business Time. Alright, what's in here? We open the standard packs and then we just skip them. I don't really want a 9. Alright, Fool for another series. We could get a steel card. Probably should get a steel card at some point. That way we have something to copy. We could get an orbital for a flush house. That's kind of interesting. Do we get more levels if we play it or if we skip it? Geronimo asks, how would I change Rough Gem? If it were up to me, it would just be 1 in 2 chance you get $3. Make it $1.50. Then we're good. Okay. How many 7s do we have? 5, 6, 9, 10, 6. Discard. We have ace. I want to keep the 8s. I have 11 cards in the deck. We discard here. Dang, I didn't get my 8s. That's a bummer. I could play the glass card. I could play the 8 high. Yeah, I guess I'll play the 8 high. I'm missing out on a lot of money here. From all these diamonds. That feels bad. 3 cards in the deck, so we can play 9 high. We can play a pair of 8s, and then we can play the 7s. Alright, give me a pair of 8s. One, two, three, four, 5. Already enough, so we'll keep holding on to the glass card. Alright, so Mr. Meep says, if old 8-ball was like blue seals now, would you prefer it over the current 8-ball? Okay, wait, so what? Oh, as like a Joker? If it were a Joker that did the same thing that Blue Seals does? Is that what you're saying? Would I rather have Blue Seal as a Joker effect instead of a Blue Seal? Would I prefer that over this version of the 8-ball? Oh, it gives you the most played tarot? Wait, most played? I don't like most played. Feels too much like Perkeo, which maybe I'm not a super huge fan of. Hey, we got the bead now. We get to draw all of our cards. Okay. We could go Cryptid on the blue. We could get it popping, or we can make purple. I think I like the blue. Betrayer? Nah, get out of here. Yeah, 3 levels flush house. I think we can do better than this. I think we can play it out. You know, because here you just play, I'm going to play 2s and 7s. Starting with 3 8s. Old patch 8-ball gave a random planet. Oh yeah. That was pretty not great when it did that. Alright, we keep the 7s, we keep the 9, we don't need the 10. We could play him or discard him. Okay, so according to this, we don't need the glass, so I'm just going to discard it. And 3 cards left in the deck. So this is the whole deck. So if you want 7s with 2s, that's the winning hand. If I do 3 10s, 4 and 3, that's a flush. We can play the flush for the money. Ship it. I like the current 8-ball. I like that it has this chance element. I like that it has synergy with oops all sixes. I like that it's... The problem with the original 8-ball was that it was self-enabling. You would play any pair of cards, it would give you a tarot card, and you know, it's too easy to pull that off. You use the tarot cards to make more 8s. And it would snowball. It would be kind of as powerful as the Vagabond is now. The original 8-ball, like even before the launch, like the demo version of the 8-ball. I like this version because of the chance element is a little bit interesting. The synergy with oops all sixes is a little bit interesting. I think it's still, like I said, self-enabling, the 8-ball, but it's not as fast growing because the payout rate is kind of slow. Okay, do we want a Luchador? Basically, maybe I want the Luchador against this boss. Maybe, hey look, Xano's upgraded 2 hands so far, it tells us. Rough Gem has given us $46. Do we sell the Rough Gem for the Luchador? I guess Xano's perishable. I guess we could sell Xano. Pick up the Luchador. Xano has been helpful, but it is perishable. I'm gonna take Luchador. Luchador means we can't lose anymore. Could get rebate money instead of Rough Gem. Fool for series, yes. Random Panda, welcome. You've been enjoying the YouTube content, your first time catching the stream as well. Welcome. Do I want Seltzer? I mean, Seltzer has synergy with 8-ball, has synergy with Rough Gem. I don't really want to get rid of my Luchador. I don't really want to get rid of my Bean. So I think I'm just going to roll one more time. Frying Pan asks, what mod gives us the stats of the Jokers? The name of the mod is Saturn. It's created by, you know, one of our, I call him my Twitch co-pilot, DJ Nasty. If you're interested in getting the mod for yourself, join our community Discord, !Discord. Alright, so we could get lucky cards, we could spin the wheel. I like the idea of lucky cards for potentially money. Oh, Nasty says, okay, the version that I'm playing right now is kind of like the alpha version. It's not even beta version of the Saturn, so you know, we're still working out the kinks. Still figuring out what kind of features we want. Fool gives me another Magician is not really what I want, but I don't really see anything else that I want. So let's go next. Alright, we don't need this ace, and we don't need this 5, I guess. Okay, so 8s and 7s wins, so let's not do that. Let's play, how about 8s and 2s? Play the 2 pair. We can make lucky 8s, we can make a lucky, how about do it this way, 7s and 8s, lucky. With the 2s. Rocket's given us $9 total, $3 per round. That's actually kind of lame. Alright, we got 5 more cards in the deck. I'm just gonna ship it here with the flush house. Mr. Meeps, the rocket is definitely better if you take it earlier. But that doesn't mean that it's bad. Even, you know, we got ours in ante 4 or something like that. Clearance sale? What's a buffoon do for me? Green, polychrome, or rental nudes? I don't want to rent your nudes. But I don't really want polychrome either, and especially not this clown. So, you know, get out of here. How about let's pick up the Mars card. That gives us a better chance of finding Ceres. Greedy. Nope. We get another star for this last 10 here. Maybe a 9 and a 5. We can play the flush for the money. This boss says base chips and mold ham. That is a stinky boss. That is honestly kind of stinky. Okay. 9s and 10s, too many points. So you play 9s and 6 for the money. Frying Pan, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Mr. Meeps, you gotta go to bed. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Mr. Meeps. Cheetah says the glass card is for the boss, helps with the boss. Well, I guess like something that's like kind of concerning. You know, let's say we play this and it says that it wins. Let's say our flush house is equal to 120,000. Half chips and half molt means 1/4 our points if we don't have any jokers. So glass takes us back up to half. So from 1/4 up to 1/2. We probably still need like 3 hands. I'm just gonna use the luchador on the boss. Then it's, you know, trivial. Let's play the 5s and the 2s for the money. This is a weird run. I ain't never done it like this before. With the rough gem. You know, there are people who are hating on the rough gem. I am among them. Let's ship it with the 3/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. How much does this do? So that's only like 90,000. Like we don't even have enough to. You don't even have the 120,000 yet. See, remember? See, you would have sold the luchador. You wouldn't have held on to it. But I knew. It's weird that this kind of feels like a jokerless run. Yeah, I guess like the main difference is like I have so much money upstairs. That makes it different than jokerless. That's like what actually makes jokerless hard, is getting the resources. Could get a fortune teller. That helps with this boss. Could get greedy, it's foil also. But I think I just want maybe steel, maybe Derek here on the 10. Okay. How about 8s, 5, 4, and I don't want to waste any 7s. I'll do 7s and 2s, which means I can throw away one of these 10s. Random Panda says, Fortune Teller is one of your favorite commons. You like seeing the number of tarot cards? Ah, yeah, it gives you information, right? It tells you like, oh, this is the number that you've played. That's like kind of neat. I'm gonna make another glass card. I'm gonna make a glass 10. I'm gonna put on the blue seal, and then that way I can save it for emergencies. Ship it with the 2 pair. Alright, I'm going to discard this 7 so that we can draw the 7s and 2s. Keep the 8s though. Okay, so I have another 3, but I can play these. Ship it. So with steel, I have 180,000, and then with glass, I have 360,000. If I divide that by 4, it's not 120,000 yet. I'm not going to use the luchador. We could pick up this seltzer. You're supposed to open the buffoon pack first, because whatever you get from the buffoon pack, you can always sell it. So this costs us $1 here. Binks, you just got completionist plus. That's gold stake on every deck. Congratulations. That is a significant achievement. Congratulations. Nines gives me $3. Let's keep rolling. We get Smiley. Welcome to the team. What about hallucination? Kind of like hallucination. Okay. The ace and the 9, we can finally hang them. Alright, what's the game plan here? The game plan is we go 10s with 7s. Let's start with the flush. Ship it? Dang, I didn't get the tarot card? Bummer. Okay, I've got 8s and 5s and 2s. Let's discard. 8 and 5. Okay, so I have the 7s. I want to try to get the glass 7 if we can. I want to play these. Let's see here. I have one more 10. 7 cards in the deck, so I can discard this 10. If I'm going to play the glass 7, I can discard this 7. Okay, I can play a pair of 9s and the 6. Alright, so if we wanted to, we have the seltzer, we could play these 10s, these 7s, and we don't need to sell the luchador. Nice. Frying Pan says Smiley Face is happy to be part of the team. I'm happy Smiley Face is here. We get an extra discard. We got to keep our glass cards. We could add another 8. I don't want to do that. It gives us more cards to play. We could add a red seal 10. I could turn into diamonds. What else would I do with a red seal? It's anti... Yeah, we could do it. Yeah, why not? Let's go fish. Do we want Northern Lion? What's the boss situation? Boss says play only one hand type. Okay, so get rid of the luchador. Stencil. Nah. Maybe golden. Hey, look at that. $109 on the rough gem. Do I want a magician? Maybe. Fool for series? Sure. Do I want DNA? Absolutely not. We go one more. Death? Let's go. Okay. What do we copy with the death card? I could copy more steel, or I could make more glass. I guess I'll make more steel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. We get a star. Just like we drew it up. So 5, 6, 8 here. I'm gonna play the 10, knowing that I have the 2s in the deck. Okay. What do I want to turn? Let's see here. I'm going to discard the 7s. I'm going to draw the 9 or the 5. Okay, 5. You're a 10 now. Should I discard the 2s? Sure. 7s with 10s? Ship it? Alright, I mean obviously we won. I just want to, you know, maybe see how high we can get the flush house. Maybe see if we could get the flames on the boss. You know, someone was asking me the other day, like, you know, what's the furthest that we've gone on Gold Stake where you have the flames every hand? And I said, you know, we done the whole way, right? Winning just off the base molt and, you know, base chips or whatever. This is what it looks like. Even on the Gold Stake. Alright, do I want the extra hand size? Probably. Do I want the seltzer? Maybe. Maybe we don't do the seltzer anymore. I think we don't need Northern Lion. Give me the extra hand size. Let's make this gold for extra money. Play the 8s. Before we play the 8s, we can make a glass 9. Smash. Cheetah, if we got the burnt joker, it'd blow your mind. I think the 9s I will discard along with my other glass cards. We can play the 5s. I guess this already wins, right? 7s and 5s here, go ahead and ship it. Oh, I should keep the seltzer for the lucky card activations. Oh, what's up, Wingcap? Oh yeah, Hungman is huge. I really enjoy this more. I enjoy playing like slow and methodical and maniacal on the gold stakes compared to like trying to play fast on the white stakes. Do I want a cola? Well, this is an interesting proposition. Huh. Okay, we only get to play one hand type, so, you know, don't waste it. What do we want to hang? 3s and 6s, that's fine. The flush house base still wins, so let's just go ahead and get those blue cards. There we go. Go ahead and ship it. See, the thing about playing on an abandoned deck, like the obvious thing about the abandoned deck is it just makes it easier to find your hands. But another thing that the abandoned deck allows you to do is every gold card that you add to your deck becomes more valuable because you get to see it more often. Every blue seal you add. So like we had only one blue seal for a long time. And then when we did get the, like a death card, then, it's much easier to get the same 2 blue seals in your hand every time if you have less cards. Boss says 1 card is forced to be selected. That's probably not a big deal. Okay, 5s and 6s, we can hang them. We could make another glass card here, glass 10. Save it for a rainy day. We could make another glass 10. We could make a glass 9. I don't know, go next. Nine's gone. Let's get the 8s. 8s and 10s. There's 8s and 10s. Wait, this doesn't work. This doesn't work because this is gonna block my planet cards. Let's just play the pair of 8s. We get the star for the 10. That's kind of cute. Alright, now we play the 10s and 7s. Ship it. If I could sell these jokers, I would. Magician again. See, lucky cards are so fun. Where's my cat at? Well, in-game cat. Ancient. Nah. We do have an empty spot. We could take the free roll here. Get another series card. 41. Yeah, what level does it take to get the flames, you know? Okay, discard all of the 7s. Cool. Play the play the 10s and 2s. We get a moon. We get level 44. Strength. Sock my buskin. Idle on 5 of diamonds. That sounds like fun. Wait, the boss is gonna force my cards to be selected? Sounds like less fun, actually. Now that I think about it. This is our first run of the day. It's kind of a banger so far. I think I want to turn the 9 into a 10. No. I have glass here, I have glass there. I think it's just going to be 9s and 10s. Do I care about the strength card at all? Not really. Oh well. Money? Emperor. Blueprint? Ah. Go next. Alright, 7. I want to go 7s and 9s. Alright, I want to go 9s and 10s. Okay. So I've got 10s. I'm looking for my 9, like this. I have one more 10. That's correct. It's a steel 10. That should be fine. We get the 9s and 10s here. And oh no, it's not big enough. It's got to be 2000 by 200 in order to get the flames. We're ruined. A little bit better Joker luck, we could have got it. Oh well. Alright, let's see. Were there any doubters? Oh, 65% doubters. Unfortunately, that's gonna be that's a W. Pay the believers. Alright, let's run it back. Let's do another prediction. So this is back to back. Let's go next. Okay, we've got aces here, so let's go for aces and nines. Aces and fives. Alright, time to be a believer. Skateboard says you need level 48. Level 48 flush house if you want to see the flames on the final boss. Okay. Okay, we got Eternal Hallucination. We've got Certificate. I think between all of these, I'd rather try a Buffoon pack. This does not fill me with confidence, but I guess we can take Todd. Todd is helpful for scoring. Alright, so here, how about 3s and 9s? There's 3s and 9s. Ship it. Ooh, I do like Cartomancer. I think in that case, what's the boss situation? Clubs are debuffed. Yeah, we're fine. We get a Hermit. Hey, look at all these juicy clubs. How about spades? Spades as a flush? So here's a spades flush. Not that many chips extra. Okay, but it's gonna be enough to where now we can win with a straight. Random Panda says, looks like we got some folks playing the odds. What do you mean playing the odds? After a win, your odds of success are the same. They don't go magically lower after you've won one. Like if you flip a coin and it comes up heads, the coin is still the coin, you know. It's still even, heads or tails on the next one. Alright, do we want the Swashbuckler? Do we want to use the Hermit or do we want to save for a couple rounds? I'm just going to use it. That way I can buy the Swashbuckler here. We can get interest as well. Let's go next. Then we get another Hermit from the Cartomancer. World instead. So let's check it out here. Boss says my hearts are going to be debuffed. I have 3s. Let's go 3s and aces, maybe. Or do we keep the 7? So there's 3s. Give me the ace of spades. Didn't get the ace of spades. We got another 7 here. I'm going to try again for the ace of spades. We can still do it here with the world because we have the Swashbuckler, but I wanted to get the flush house again. Maybe we'll try again next round. Okay, Arcana pack. So I can go aces, I can go 5s into spades, I can go aces into twos, I can go make a gold card or strength. How about, I want extra threes. So maybe, how about nines? So aces, 8 is going to become a 9, and then we'll hit the 5 with the world card. I'll go 8 and 2 here with the strength. And then now we've got 3 threes, 2 nines, 2 fives, 4 aces. Okay. Standard pack we don't need. Not yet anyway. Okay, hung man we can remove 2s. That seems reasonable. Give me spades, not the 10 of spades, but 3s. Could play a full house here. I guess I'll just ship it with the full house. I could try to get the aces and then unlock the flush house. Let's do that. I have 2 5s, I have 2 3s. I don't want to waste too many hands this early. Tech, hello, hi. Welcome. Welcome back, actually. Do I want Earth? Maybe? Let's go Spectral first. Okay, purple or Cryptid. I think we go purple 9s. And then I can discard the 9s, draw the 3s. Alright, full gives me a hung man, or we can take the planet from the shop. Do I want Earth? Do I want green? Green makes my swashbuckler better. I can play full houses before I play flush houses. Let's do that. That way we got a backup plan. And green, I'll just pass. Get a magician. Okay, so I think 4s we remove, 2s and 4s here. 3s and aces, let's go. There's 3s and aces. We can make lucky aces. Ship it. It's flush houses again. Todd is out of here. Okay, Cartomancer's on its way out. We do have the card shark here. We pick up the nudes, I think. Do I want standard pack? Standard pack for blue seal? No blue seal, so we skip. Expel sword, that's kind of sweet. Yeah, always bet against me. Because you never know. Especially if there's a lot of believers, you should bet on hater. That way you get paid a lot. What do we want to hang? What do we want to remove? Probably a 5 and a 4. I have 2 5s. Do I need the 7? Maybe since I already have a, you know, 2 5s of spades, we'll remove the 7 instead. Okay, this round we should be okay with just the nudes. Do I want the card shark? Card shark, we guaranteed we can play like 2 flushes if we need to. I don't think that's necessary. Wait, we don't have any chips anymore. We don't have Todd. So maybe we do take the card shark. Go one more. Death works. Okay, lovers helps. I think I'm going to use death on the 9. Do I want to use lovers? Ooh, ramen. Ooh. Random Panda asks, are we sticking to abandoned deck or swapping decks at all? I think I'm going to stick with abandoned deck. Because it's easy, to be honest. For me, it's easy. Okay, let's... I have 2 3s. I want the I haven't drawn any aces. If I have the 5s, I don't really need the 3s. I guess if I have the 5s, I don't need the 9s. If I am going to use the death card on the 9, maybe then we keep the 3s, because then I can use lovers. How about... No, I still want 9s and aces. So I could play this full house. I have 11 cards in the deck. Do I want to use lovers on the 3? Cool. Copy the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Okay, so we do have enough for the next round, next 2 rounds. I should have sold the Cartomancer, maybe we could have got extra interest. Juggler for extra hand size. It's discounted. Earth, maybe? As a contingency? Do I want a random rare? For 14 bucks? Sure, why not? Ah, bummer. I guess it does give me some swashbuckler value. Okay, I want to discard the 9. I want to draw aces. Moon we don't care about. I didn't draw any aces. I don't want to lose the ramen, so I'm just gonna play here the flush house. Oh, I should have sold the juggler. I don't need this. Actually, that was like pretty bad. Let's... Can I get up to a Mega Buffoon? Get some gelato? That's okay. Okay, I don't really need the card sharp. Let's go next. Alright. 5s and 6s. Let's just play it. That way we can save our nudes. Okay, so if I just play the full house should win. In that case, we'll go ahead and sell the juggler and then ship it. $34 cards in the deck. We don't want to sock my buskin. We can save our money. I want the standard pack for a blue seal, but I don't want to lose my interest, so I guess just go next. 9,000. Boss is going to debuff my cards. 3s. Play a pair. Can play the full house here. My gelato's melting. Plutonium, Celestial pack. I do want the Celestial pack, but we're just so lean on money right now. I do want to discard this 9. Let's get the 3s and aces. Let's get the flush house. Strength. What does strength do for me? Not much. So I have 4 of a kind here if I want. I can make molt 3s. I want to draw an ace. Let's give that a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not sure what I want to do with the strength card yet. That was kind of scary. Google no agenda? No agenda? You're saying you're still stuck on your first green stake? Let's see here. Green stake, that's the one where the scoring requirements go up. So the scoring requirements are, you know, double. 50% more than they used to be. That's tough. Yeah. That's a huge step up. So if you're having trouble, you know, making that step up to green stake, it's understandable. Daisies, you also took a while to win a run at all? Yeah, you know, I've heard reports of some people, you know, not getting any wins in like their first 10 hours, first 20 hours. It's tough. There's a lot of moving parts. Do I want these rentals? I feel like these rentals are just too expensive, but I really don't have a lot of other great options, so I think I'm going to take them. But it does mean for the purposes of this boss, we can kind of just play whatever hands. Okay. Do I ever use strength? 2s are gone, so I can't turn 2s into 3s. I could turn 4s into 5s. I could turn 8s into 9s. Maybe let's try 8s into 9s. Let's play this pair. Okay, so I can turn these 8s into 9s. I can play a full house if we want. That might be too many. Yeah. Clever for chips instead of this banner. I mean, yes. Extra discard is cool. This popcorn is going to ruin me. Boss says all spades are debuffed. I mean, that's not that big of an issue. But I do kind of want... What happens if we just play a pair? Okay. I want an ace or a 3 here. My ramen is shrinking. My nudes are slipping out of my hands. I really need to upgrade my flush house. Can't afford the spectral. Maybe we sell the popcorn. I don't know, maybe if we sell the popcorn, maybe the plus 12 molt, maybe we're ruined. It's getting kind of desperate. Immolate? No, but we get cryptid. Cryptid, I can make more aces. Or I can make more purple 9s. I probably right now probably need to make more aces for the lucky cards, but I'm gonna make more purple anyway. So we can play 3s and 5s. Okay. I think if I play 9s and aces, it'll be fine. So I need to draw a 9 now. Do I want to throw away this 3? If I throw away this 3, it's going to hurt our ability to make a flush house. So let's try this. I don't think this wins unless we get the plus 20. Okay, even if we do get the plus 20, then we play 3s and 7s here. Yikes. Strength doesn't help. Todd helps, though the boss debuffing all my spades makes Todd less good. Strength doesn't help. Alright, temperance. Temperance here. I think we're cooked, team. I think we didn't get enough materials. But we could play 5 of a kind, could play the full house. Leveled up full house is not nearly as good as the flush house. Yeah, that's nothing. Give me an ace. Nope, there's too many 9s. We could play the full house, but we really do need the flush house. We need like multiple flush house, which I don't think we have the capability. Yeah, even if we get the hand, we don't have the points. Here I'm looking for an ace. Bummer. That one's gonna go to the haters. Now we gotta start over at 0. Retry button. Investment for 25 is pretty good. Here, go for an ace or a 10. Could go for spades first. So I need to start a new prediction. New prediction. Let's see here. Win the next one. How about play the 2 pair, draw the clubs? Arrowhead is cool, agate is cool. Between the 2 of these, I'd rather have agate, but not as a rental. I think I'll take Arrowhead. So for the boss, my spades are debuffed. That's okay. With the abandoned deck, we could play 3 hands. Presumably. Give me a diamond. Alright, if I play these diamonds, can we get a straight? We have the 7, we would need a 6. Or what? Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ship it. Nice. Alright, now we're rich. Business time. Nope, we can take the 8-ball. Celestial 4. Full house or 4 of a kind? Maybe at this stage we'll go full houses. So full houses, I could go 8s and 6s. Eights with 6s. No tarot cards. Alright. Do we try for the spades? Do we stick with the full house? Let's go for 2 pair. 2 pair wins with the arrowhead. Or actually we just get the full house. Tech, you're a believer this time. I hope we can pull it off. Okay, devil or judgment. Let's go judgment for trio. Okay. Then we get a purple 8 here. We could add 7 of spades. I'm not going to take it. Alright, so 8s and 6s wins. 8s and aces also wins. Aces and 5s win. Bummer. Mia asked 4 of a kind 8s this time. It's looking like it. We're leaning more and more in that direction. Alright, do we want fist as a rental this early? Probably not this early. Arcana gives us Hermit. Hermit allows us to buy the paintbrush. Here we level up our full houses again. I think I'm going to stick with full houses for now. Go next. So here, any full house wins. We can discard this 8 first. Tower. Nope. Ship it. Wheel. Ah, never lucky. Looking for blue seal. We could add another 8 just for the sake of adding 8s. I don't think that's unreasonable. Could get a negative here. Don't need it. So let's go 8s and 7s. There's 8s and 7s. Ship it. I could have discarded for another 8. Save my discards just in case. We have enough points to beat these 2 rounds here with just the arrowhead. Trio is also like pretty good this early. Giga Chad helps. Wiley helps also. Here, Hermit. Should open the Arcana first. Alright, do I want a purple king just for a purple card? Yeah. 6 we can pass. 8s and 7s. Sure. We go 8s and 9s because we have the spades. So 8s and 9s. Ship it. Burnt. I probably want burnt. Probably if we have the Giga Chad and the Arrowhead, we don't need Wily. Okay. 3 8s and some 6s. We discard. I think we actually discard the 8. Gives us the best chance of getting the full house. Unfortunate. How about the 5s and the 4? Sure. Okay. Do I want to swap out the 8 ball for golden? Or keep the 8 ball for the Giga Chad? Take more earth cards. Could get another purple king. Sure. I think I'm gonna go next. Boss says diamonds are debuffed. Okay, so I've got 2s and 5s on hand. Let's play. I'm gonna ship it with the high card here. Give me a 5 or a 2. Okay, so 3 5s and the 2s. I'm gonna discard. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. So we've got 3s and 4s. We have 8s that we can draw into. I definitely want to discard the king and the 8s. Okay. Lucky 3s. Spin the wheel first. Lucky 3s. Ship it. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Yeah, we really don't need the 8 ball, but I'll hold on to it for a little while longer. Ah, yes. Now we got the hung man. Okay, so I think 9s and 6s we can hang them. Could make a glass card, you know, for the Giga Chad value. Could check the standard pack for a blue seal. Could pick up another king since we have so many kings. Could pick up another 8. I think I'm gonna skip though. Eights and 5s. Let's play one hand. I can go 9s and 5s. Nope, we still go 8s and 5s. Ship it. These 8s, these 5s. What does that leave me? So I still have 3s and 4s. I have 7s. I could go 7s and aces. I have 22 cards in the deck, so I get to see I could go 8s and 7s. That's fine. Alright, we got the mixed bag here. You definitely throw away the 2. Definitely throw away the 6. Throw away the 9, the 10, and the king. Okay. I need an ace or a 7. That's not good. Let's throw the 3 as well. I think we're gonna miss. No, we got the 7s. We got the 8s too, so we can go ahead. We can make lucky cards here. Make a steel ace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This, I can put the 7 in the front for the lucky activations and then ship it. Yeah, Drizzle, I'm with you. 8 ball is not the best. I think it's fine. It's just there are other ones that are more fun. I think all of the jokers that care about 1 rank are pretty bad. Except for Wii Joker. Just because the numbers are so big on Wii Joker, it makes it not bad. Baron? Yeah, okay, Baron is, again, the number's too big. It's pretty powerful. Do we want money or do we want to use a death card? I don't have any purple seals, so I'll just take the money. Money, I can take the voucher. I would like something. We could take the ramen. Maybe ramen to replace our 8 ball. Boss says diamonds are debuffed. I guess the Giga Chad is on its way out. Maybe we get rid of the Giga Chad. Pick up the ramen instead. Couple more turns on Burnt Joker. The Chad will come back around. Let's do this. Alright, I need to draw a 2, an 8, or a 9. Ship it. 2s with 9s. 8s with 7s. Discard 1 8 first. World. Okay. Do you want the full house or do you want the flush house? Flush house is weaker. Ship it. I mean, it's good enough. Seed money, standard packs. Do we want to sell the Burnt Joker? I think I'll still use it for one more round. I think with the seed money, there's a chance we get the plus 20 from the lucky card, so I guess we should take it. Mia says, you're a seed money. Rude. Threes and 2s. Oops. Wasn't supposed to discard. Alright, we ruined it. Let's go ahead and play the full house. We can discard this 8 and the aces and the 5s. Oh, probably shouldn't discard because of the nudes. Ship it. Do I want abstract? Probably. Abstract is currently a ×2. We'll sell it after one round. Give me the blue seal. Okay. Give me another one. Okay. Go next. So, since we have the 2 blue seals, maybe now we discard. So how about this? Twos and... Wait. If I want to get the spades, it's 8s and 7s of spades. Can we get 8s and 7s of spades? Maybe. Should I keep the 2s? If I play this full house, I don't think that's too much. Abstract, you've betrayed me. I am disappointed. Sevens and 8s. Go next. So let's discard. Yeah, let's drop the 2s. We could play 8s and 5s. Yeah, that's the supervisor. Earth. Extra discard, so we can leak out our nudes even faster. Okay. We want to remove maybe 6s and 2s. Maybe 3s and 2s. Maybe remove a pair of 4s. Then what? We can use strength on a 7 and a 9. We can make steel. Let's make steel. Is it time for 4 of a kind? I don't know if this flush house is gonna get there. I discard for 3s. We can discard 1. Spin the wheel. Okay, 9s and 3s. I'm never gonna see these blue seals. I need more hung men. Cloud 9. That's a huge upgrade over abstract. That doesn't cost me money. Alright. I appreciate that. 8s and 5s. Nice. So I removed a 4, right? So how about I remove another 4 and an ace or a 10? How about a 10? 4 and a 10? Hang them? then we have 2 purples here. We can make a glass ace. I haven't decided what my hand wants to be. So we have extra 8s. We have I'll discard these. So we can play the 3s and the 6s. We can make molt cards. I'm just gonna sell for interest and then ship it. World. I'm gonna buy the voucher. How about 8 here? Do I want to use the world now? I'm gonna hold on to it. I didn't even look at what's the boss. Boss says clubs are debuffed. Okay. So we have aces. Let's get aces and 8s. Okay, so these aces and this 8. I believe if we go these aces and the 8, with the steel, this should be enough. So that I can get the 2 planet cards. Should have sold the 8 ball. I think the series cards are just more important. Yeah. Do I want a stunt man? No, if I have the arrowhead, I don't need the stunt man. Hit the road. Huh, fortune teller's plus 27. Nope, don't need either of those. Boss says play only one hand type. How about 7s and 8s? Let's sell the 8 ball. I want to discard this 8. I want to get another 7 or 8. The flush house would be very rewarding if we can get it. Though, of course, you know, no guarantees here. So these 3 8s, these 2 aces. I'm going to play the glass one to make sure that we hit. Cool. Chakra, thank you for the tier 1. Okay, to do this, nope, but green we can sell it. Buffoon for stencil instead of nudes, I guess. Yeah, let's take stencil, sell nudes. The nudes are stressing me out. 8 ball sell seemed unnecessary. The reason why I sold the 8 ball is because if we do get the tarot cards block the series cards from spawning. And that was problematic for us. Alright. I have 7s, I have aces and 9s. Okay, I need to draw I can use the strength to turn my kings into aces. That's useful. What else do I have? Judgment gives me we. I want to get my other steel cards to make sure I have enough points. Play this 8. Sure. Sorry, I missed you, Shocker. Shocker, you said you enjoying the content that I put out? I put out a lot of content. Favorite way to learn stuff is through osmosis, if you like got it on in the background. That's cool. I love the background listeners, because then it means that they never turn it off. Alright, we could get the red seal, but we already got the blue seal, so I think we're good there. Boss here says play only one hand type. That could be tricky. I think to make sure we don't mess up the hands, I think I'm not going to take this blue seal. Sun, maybe. Giga Chad. Nah, Hermit, maybe. Acrobat. We're just gonna go next. Okay, if you want to be safe, we could make a flush house here with the 9s. I don't really need the 9s for the flush house. Yeah. This doesn't win, does it? Nice. Okay. Now we're safe. Now we can do whatever we want. We could get a glass card. We can play 8s and 7s. 8s and 7s should be enough. We can make a glass 8 or a glass 7. How about a glass 7? How about a glass ace that we discard? I like that. And then steal 10. Do I want to steal 10 or do I want to steal 8? How about a steal 8? Ship it? Sorry, Janky asked, did I quit a job when the YouTube stuff started doing well? Yeah, kinda. I had a teaching contract. I was teaching at a university, and then that contract ran out. And rather than, you know, get another job right away and like move across the country again, I took some time off. Started doing, you know, random stuff, YouTube stuff, and yeah, it just started popping off, so I never went back to work. We have the world here. We can make more. I think I want to go aces. How about aces and 8s? Jimbo. Steel. I guess the stencil's gonna expire soon, so we'll take it. Even though it's a rental, I'll take it. Oh, the boss is kind of large. Actually kind of large. 7s and 8s. Alright, we're tapped out. Can I get the blue seal? I've got 16 cards on the deck. If we play these, do I need this steel one? Do I need all of these 8s? Maybe we throw away one of these 8s. I get to see 15 cards. Didn't we do 1 million without glass? Maybe. Maybe with enough steel, we had it. Let's check. That's about 400,000 without glass, with only 2 steel cards. Burnt? You know, it could work. Only level 10 flush house. It's kind of sad. Terrible Ninja, welcome. Glad you can make it. Alright, we want to hit the 8. Do we want the money? I want money for glass potentially. So let's take the Hermit here. Dusk. Yeah, maybe Dusk works. Maybe Dusk instead of Cloud9. Cloud9's giving us 24 bucks. That's kind of nice. Constellation. How big can we get the Constellation? Big enough, probably. Big enough to be worth it. We get the Death card. Death card gives us an extra glass card. I think that does it. I think now we're good. Oh, we do have the seed money, right? Is that true? We did get the seed money. Let's go next. So I think use the Death card. Do I care about the Magician? Nope. Another glass card. So I think it's going to be 8s and aces. This one, there's a Fool for a Death card, so we can go glass 8 here, we can go glass 8 here. Now looking for another 8. Terrible Ninja, thank you for the Prime sub. Let's see here, I've got one more purple in the deck, so let's play the pair. Terrible Ninja says, putting on the YouTube videos in the background while you're playing the Balatro, it soothes your soul. That's really sweet. That's really nice to hear. Ship it. How about a standard pack? Oh. Can we get the tarot cards first? Oh, I could have got the Luchador. The Luchador makes this boss 1/3 the size, so it makes only 400,000. That's an option. I should have opened the Arcana pack first in case of a Fool. I can use Strength to turn 7s into 8s. Maybe. Acrobat instead of Consolation, instead of Dusk. Pick up the Acrobat. All right, this hand is gonna be dope. All right, we want aces and 8s. Bequinster, thank you for the gifted sub. For White Taco. QCOM, it's 3 a.m. for you. Welcome. Alright, I have 2 glass aces and I have 2 glass 8s. So let's play these. Okay. Do we... I have more 8s, so we can discard this one. Hierophant? Nope. Wait, did I want to make sure I didn't discard the ace on accident. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 2 more aces, 2 more 8s. 4 more cards, so ship it? Anyway, here's the aces, here's the 8s. If you want, we could put the lucky card in front. Ship it. Okay, only 1 billion points. Alright, that was an easy one for the believers, of course. Can we get 2 in a row? I want to get 2. I want to get 1 more before we go to bed. So we did 3 runs. We got 2 wins. So 2 out of 3. See if we can make it 3 out of 4. See if we can get back-to-back wins. Ninja, thank you for the bits. See here, foil. We could go rare foil. This boss would eat us up though. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for spades. Well, could go for the full house. 10 or the 7. Could go for hearts. Let's just do the hearts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Bummer. 2-hander. Dang, 3-hander? The 2s don't win, do they? It's bummer. How about give me a 9 or a 10? Stone Turtle? You want us to win this one? Alright, I'll do it for you, Stone Turtle. How about if we're gonna win, let's do straights. Hey Wilkie, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Order? No, I'm out of order. Clever? Sure. Alright, 5s. We'll go 5s and aces for the full house. We can beat this boss. Though a full house is not super easy to do. Could get blue, could get rebate money. We take both of those. Okay. Rebate on 3s. Can we get 8s and 9s? 8s and 9s? We do get the 8s and 9s. We actually have a 4 of a kind here. I'm gonna sell the rebate. I don't want to pay for the rental. It did the thing. Nocturne ass. Is this a speed run? No, we just got the timer on. I don't really got a reason to turn it off, so it's kind of nice to have it there, I guess. Okay, what do we want as a source of plus molt? Do we want madness? Do we want hiker? Do we want red card? I think we take the red card. That feels weird. Do I need the standard pack? Let's just go next. Cass, we're trying to win. No funny business. Immolate? Alright, now funny business. Alright, do you want to steal 5? I mean, that's a pretty good 5. Ah, definitely Mia asked, what should you eat? Do you have Indomie? If not, it's okay, but let's start there. Probably. Let's do that. Okay, what's in the deck? 10s. Give me a 10. 7s. Ship it? What's this boss? Face down. After played? Tech, you're not a native English speaker, but watching my videos has improved your English? That's interesting. That's cool. I want the paintbrush. So we have halvesies. I think I'm still gonna do the red card. Do I want sun? We could go hearts. I have 10s, I have 6s. We could go 10s and 6s of hearts. I think if we just play a pair for halvesies, that should be enough. Let's try that. Yeah. Oh no, disabled. Should have sold it for interest. I always forget about that. I always forget about how much time is left on these. We got jumbo packs. I think I'm gonna keep saving my money for interest. Are we really just gonna play flush house every time? I mean, if it works, it works, I guess. I'll play pairs a little bit. Alright, blue is out. Abstract and Todd. So Todd is foil. I have 10 of hearts, I have 6 of hearts. That's, but we can, I don't know. Foil's good though. Sorry, someone asked me. Sorry, I'm like missing a lot of the chat because I'm like trying to play not terrible. Celestial pack for 4 of a kind. Nah, we're not gonna play 4 of a kind. Let's be honest. Alright, do we go Todd? Eternal Todd? I wouldn't say it's impossible. And maybe it helps us with this particular boss. Okay. So, if you play a pair of 7s, it wins. I wish the stickers showed you how much time it was at a glance. Like I had a number 2 here and a number 3 here, 4 here. Give me the money. We have another sun. Yeah, give me the sun. And I'm gonna go next. Okay, so with the sun, I would like to target odd cards. I already did the sixes that I can turn into 7s, so let's target the 7s. Let's hit the 7s and the 3s. 7s and 3s. Easy. There's 5s, 3s. Oh, I could also target aces. No. 7s and 3s. 7s, 3s, and a 5. That's fine, probably. Okay. Pair of 7s. Or a pair of 3s. With an ace. Pair of 5s. One more round on halvesies. Could pick up Michelle. Instead of halvesies. I think I'm going to skip these packs. I don't think I want to go back in time. Especially against this boss here. Okay. So, give me hearts. I have one more 3, 2 more 6s, 2 more 10s. So 3, 5, 7, 9. No, don't do that. Don't do too many points. Alright, give me... If we play the 9, is it going to be too many? Bummer. We'll get it the next round. Yeah, there you go. The Northern Lion here, it's still 17 bucks even though it's disabled. So for the purposes of temperance, it'll also still be counted. If you didn't know. Buffoon pack for shortcut or hit the road, easy skip. Standard pack for a blue seal. No blue seal, but we could get a red 9. 9 of hearts. I think I'm going to keep skipping. Okay, we have the 7s. Go for more hearts. I need the 10s. I need all 3 of my 10s. Okay, just give me 10s. I need another sun card. My ability to make flush house is not very good. Alright, one more round, abstract. Could take hallucination. Hallucination is perfect. Because it means I can open these, I can skip, and still get a tarot card. Nocturne asks, if you get a thing that can destroy jokers, can it destroy Eternals if they're disabled? So you get Eternal Perishable? You can't actually get Eternal Perishables. Those are mutually exclusive. Do we take the 10? Yeah. Even though we have Todd, I think I still want the 10. I could skip here. 10 gives me money. Ah. Summit as an Eternal instead of what? Instead of Abstract? I don't feel great about that. Let's just go next. You like to get at least one Eternal when you have the knife. That way you can kind of just stick it there and then you don't have to worry about it. Like obviously you can just move the knife, so the knife is not an issue, but sometimes it is really convenient to just stick a card in front of it. Okay. Play the full house. No chips. Nice. Okay, wait. I need... Oh, this is gonna be too many. No! I want my flush house. It's already round 12. Find a card for Royal Flush should be a black hole. There's already a black hole. It already does a thing. Get the Troubadour. Troubadour helps. Do I want Mars? Nope. I want Series. Where's my dang Series cards? Go next. Tens and sevens. We did it. Get me out of here. Alright, now what? Series? Yes. Series? Yes. Okay. Troubadour for the -1 hand maybe isn't good. Superposition. No, let's go next. Cavendish broke for you for the first time? After just one round? No, that's so sad. My condolences. I have 16 cards in the deck. I get to see all but one, so there's no chance of failure. What do I have more of? 3s or 7s? I have 4 equal amounts, 3s and 7s. How many 8s do I have? 4 8s? Let's go for 7s. Okay, I guess Steel 5. Ship it. That steel 5 was unnecessary. I should have made a steel 10. Oh, actually, maybe it was necessary. Todd is not really helping us. Steel is probably the kind of thing that we want. Do I want to level up 4 of a kind? Boss says all of my clubs are debuffed. Fool for another chariot. Or we can hang him. I think I want the chariot. So let's skip here. Okay. Aces and 8s. There's only 2 aces. So let's hang the aces. We want to draw 7s and 10s. Cool. Play the full houses. Cool. 9s and 4s. Okay, I could do 6s and 7s. Or sorry, 6s and 10s. I have 9 cards left. Sevens and 10s. What do we want to become steel? Maybe that 9? How about an 8? Extinct? No. Green business time. I really need now. I need another planet card. I need another flush house. Nope. Temperance helps. Okay. Go next. I want to play the 7s, 7s and 10s. That's the goal. I can also play 3s, 4 of a kind 3s. There's 7s. Alright, we do get to see all of our cards, which is useful. Okay, but we don't have enough points to beat the next round. Cavendish could save this run? It could, yeah. Do I want to swap out red card for another steel with Ankh? I guess I don't really get that choice, because I could copy Todd instead. That would be bad. I think here let's go 7. Holographic, that helps. Death card helps. With the death card I could copy the 7, I could copy the 5. I think we copy the 5. Okay. in that case, keep some 3s. So there's a 5, and I do want to copy it. Let's keep going. Terrible Ninja, we are, you know, we are throwing some of our hands, you know, just to draw cards. So it's not necessarily that it always shows up late, what we're looking for. It's just that we're using our hands. Okay, here's something awkward. If we miss here, that could be bad. I guess I would be forced to use the death. Yeah, so now I need to make another 7, which maybe is not the end of the world, but does this get me there? I don't know if this gets me 70,000. Bummer. Yeah. Ah, that's okay. 7%. The payout is 14 times for the haters. We tried. Yeah, it took us a while to get off the ground there. We picked up the red card and we did like a decent number of skips. You know, we got the red card up to like plus 40 or whatever, but a lot of the skips that we did in booster packs, we were already going to skip. So, you know, red card was fine there. We did not stumble into that many like money generators. Yeah, currently we've got, if you get the blue seal wins. If you don't get the blue seal, it's tough. We'll try again next week, and we'll try to figure out how to win without just blue seal every time. Or, you know, get the money that enables you to get blue seal. But I do want to say, if you are playing on the abandoned deck, it only takes 1 tarot card in order to enable flush houses. And flush houses, like the scoring is so high, base scoring, you can survive without jokers for a while. And that's what we did in our first run. We made it to like, I don't know, ante 4 without any jokers. Or, I mean, with, you know, mostly money jokers.